Good morning. Merry Vlogmas Day 4. Welcome to Monday. We only have 2 full weeks and then 2.5 days. Woo! I can do this. I can do this. Yeah. Let me show you my light box. I don't have the batteries in it yet because I have to get a little screwdriver to undo the little battery compartment, but I can show you what I put in it. It really is the most wonderful time of the year. So there's our little Christmassy display. I don't know if I showed you that I moved all of this stuff. I have a few little craft projects that need to go somewhere and some paper that I got out for an assessment. But for the most part, that's cleaned off. So I put a couple of my boxes here instead of having that desk there. And then I put some over there by the door so I can take it to my closet. But there's my light box. It'll look so much cuter when it's actually lit. And I moved the Terrific Kid thing to over here up on this wall. So when they come in, they can see who the Terrific Kid is. We don't have a new menu yet, which is strange because December 1st was Friday. Okay, so really weird Missouri weather going on right now. We have a high of 69 today, and it's December 4th. Usually it's like in the 40s by now. Weird. It's also supposed to rain this afternoon, so it was a little dark and gloomy when we got here. It's probably going to be dark and gloomy when we leave. It's kind of hard to be all chipper and perky whenever it's kind of dark and yucky outside. But it's the Christmas season, so that's enough. Let me show you what I'm wearing, and then I'm going to get cracking on the day. The kids will be here in about 5 minutes. And I've already got the new morning work projected on the board because it's different than what we've been doing. I kind of switched mid-thought. The morning work had Thanksgiving pictures, and I wanted to go to the gingerbread pictures because that's more December-y. So I went ahead and projected the language side and the math side so I could kind of show them how to do it, because they're all going to be like, how do you do this one? How do you do this one? I don't want to hear that 20 times, so I'm just going to put it on the board so they can look at it. I'll be like, refer to the board, please. Refer to the board, please. They only have about 15 minutes to work on it if they get in here right away. So let me show you what I've got on. This top is a short sleeve, as you can see, from Maurice's, and I got it this summer. I have this jewelry. I think it came from Cato, pretty sure. This ring is one of those Lottie Dotties with the magnetic insert. This is from Cato. This is from Kohl's, I do believe. My shoes. These are from Target. It's the Mossimo brand. I've got some kind of mustard colored pants on from Old Navy. They're so comfortable because it's going to be warm today. And I brought a jean jacket that I wore over it to keep myself warm enough. So let me show you what it looks like all together. The top has a little bit of fringe on the bottom, and it kind of goes down at an angle, so it's asymmetrical just slightly. But it's got like lacy stuff at the bottom. Can you see that? Very comfortable, stretchy. It's got a little crisscrossy thing on the back, which is really cute. Which doesn't show if you're wearing a jacket, but I won't be wearing a jacket because it's going to be warm enough. So we'll probably be switching from heat to air today. Craziness. The kids never seem to come in the right temperature clothing because the parents don't know how to send them. And I just say, just send them in layers. You know, send them like a sweatshirt jacket and a warmer jacket, because you never know what's going to be like at recess. Our recess is at 1:30, and so it's not completely to temperature at that point. Sometimes it's still a little cool at that point. You just never know. We always check the temperature before we go out to know whether we need jackets or not. So that's what I'm wearing today for Christmassy things. The students are going to be completing an elf application so they can see if they can get a job as one of Santa's elves. And I've got a little story to read called The Littlest Elf. And basically the story is about how you can do anything, even if you're too small. So hopefully I can find my story real quick. I think it's in my December drawer, I hope. I'm going to go look for that. And there's like a little stuffed elf that goes with it. And I think that may become the kindness elf in our classroom. So I'll let you know how that goes. So I'll talk to you later as the day unfolds. You finding your matches, ladies? If you want, you can lay things on the floor to spread out more, like these guys are doing. Yeah. Looking good over here. Got a good system going.
I'm looking for 30.
at those amazing Santa hats. Awesome sauce.
Hot sauce, hot sauce.
Hot sauce, hot sauce. Ooh, look at all those amazing Santa hats too. So cool. You guys did a nice job. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. She's getting you.
I have 1, 2, I got 12. I got 12. I have 5. I have 5 left.
Oh my goodness.
What is 12?
Over here.
Tegan, I got 7. He got 6.
Oh, he's barely winning. You can still get him. Oh, looks like about a tie over here, huh? Let's see who has their. Oh, you have more, don't you, buddy?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, why you want Santa too?
Anybody out of erasers? No, no. Did you just win?
Yes.
Oh my goodness! Turkey? Santa's watching you, sir. Oh no. Okay, there's some underneath you too, babe. Here's one. There's some underneath your tummy too. How's it going over here in Prodigy World? Looks like it's going good.
I've ran out of hearts.
You ran out of hearts.
I want to erase that back.
It's a, here. It's the X. There you go. It says, oh, check your, that's a doubles. Is that the right answer for doubles, buddy? Remember, it has to be even. The doubles wraps on the board if you want to look at it. So you can go, honey. Looking good. Hey there. I've gotten the kids safely deposited at PE, and I made a whole bunch of printouts and copies and things, and I need to get my elf pieces made. That's next on my agenda, but it's not quite 11, so I still have about 25 minutes. So yay. Plus I have lunchtime, plus I have recess time, plus I have a little time after school. So we're not doing the project till tomorrow, so I'm good. That's the only thing I did not get done last week to get prepared for this week. Everything else is ready. So I made a super cute math game last night. I was on Facebook just kind of looking around, and I saw that Mr. Greg from the Kindergarten Smorgasbord, let me sit down, why am I standing up like a goofball? So Mr. Greg from the Kindergarten Smorgasbord, I follow him on Facebook, right? And he posts really cute things. And he's like good friends with Jen Hart Designs, who makes the super cutest graphics you've ever seen. She makes like gingerbread superheroes, and she made little sharks and just all kinds of really cute stuff. So if you like graphics and you like to make your own things, or you like to just put cute little things on the things that you send to parents, like newsletters and notes and things, you should check out her store. It's Jen Hart Designs on TpT. Okay, so are you ready for the cuteness? Take a deep breath. Okay, because you got to kind of cleanse your cutometer because it's going to go through the roof. Okay, so she made candy cane unicorns. I'm not kidding you. Candy cane unicorns. Look at how cute they are. Oh, my stars. The cuteness, oh my gosh. And I went, and it was a freebie. A freebie. There are 10 different ones, and they all have different facial expressions. Like some are going, and some are going, and it's just cute. So there's 10 different ones. It's one little file. You download it off Google. It's really, really super cute. So if you're not following Mr. Greg at the Kindergarten Smorgasbord on Facebook, you should, because he puts freebies on there a lot. So if you really like this, you should definitely check it out. And I think you might be able to go to Jen Hart Designs on TpT and get it from there under her freebie. So check out that too. Because I can't remember which I did, because I've honestly downloaded so many things lately, I can't remember where things came from anymore. But isn't this going to be so cute? So I made this game. It's a roll, double, and cover. So they'll take their one die, they'll roll it, they'll double the number, they'll cover it up, okay? Isn't that going to be the bomb.com with these little candy cane erasers from the Target dollar spot, which they still have. My store restocked, as you saw in my little shopping video. They have a whole pile of them again. And there's also blue ones. It comes in a pack of 4 different colors. So get yourself some packs of those erasers. It makes it super fun for the kids. And you could also play a bump game with this too. So you wouldn't need as many boards. But I just made my own little game. And I also made a, let's see, what else did I do? I made an add and cover. So it's just regular, like you roll the dice, you add the numbers up, you cover up the number. But I also made it to where you could print these in black and white and the kids could color them. So I put an add and color, and this one says add and cover. Because the add and color, I thought maybe I would make a little packet of math games to send with the kids when they go home for Christmas. because they're not, I'm not going to be able to buy little erasers for every kid. That's 20 kids times they need 12 erasers for each game. Actually, 24 erasers so their partner has some. I'm not going to be able to do that, even though they're pretty cheap. I can't do that for 20 families. So if I make color, instead of cover, you color the thing. If you do that instead, it's going to work out great. Okay, so I thought that was super cute. Yes. So I made those, and I also made a snowman game, and yes, those match the little erasers. And I made a Santa Claus version. Now, some of them I made blank because I think I'm going to put them in a little sleeve and use dry erase marker to put the numbers on so I can change them. Like I could do roll 3 dice and figure out the answer for my higher kids, or just roll a 2-digit number and cover it. Maybe. I'm trying to think of a place value game we could do with this, because you could just put different numbers on here and match them up. You could even do like 20 plus 2, and then if they rolled a 22, they would cover this up. So see, there are all kinds of things you can do with these. Yeah. All right, and I made some black and white ones, of course. And then the ones I started with were the little foxes. So cute. So this is a shake 3 dice. That's why there are so many of them. And this is a shake 2 dice. This is add or subtract and cover. I saw that idea somewhere else. So I'll need to put the numbers on that one, because you could have them do 3 numbers and either add the 3 numbers together or add 2 numbers together and subtract a number off to make it a little trickier for your high rollers. Pun intended. Anyway, so I've got all kinds of, I got black and white ones too. All kinds of cute little games for the kiddos to play. And today we did the, I showed you the printouts of these, but I didn't show you the ones on the sleeves. I did go around and film the kids playing it. Today we did this game, the adding doubles, dashing doubles, and it's a bump game. So they just rolled 1 cube, they doubled the number, they covered it up, and then their partner rolled, and if they got the same number, they could bump them off if they only had 1 on there. And then I also have that sums to 10 where you roll 1 die, and you figure out what number added to that number will equal 10, and they cover that up. So that's a good practice on Friends of 10. And you could have them watch Rockin' Dan Teaching Man's Friends of 10 to get those number bonds in their heads, and then they can play the game. It'd be a great little lesson. I'm trying to think, what else did I do? Okay, I printed out a whole ton of these roll, double, and covers, and I printed out a whole ton of, what's the other one I did? I made some with trees, and because, remember when I said, shh, I have something coming from eBay? It hasn't come yet, but I found on eBay a whole, like, bulk of those mini Target erasers from last year that I did not buy. Like, I had a few of the penguins. They had penguins, snowmen that had like the 3 snow bumps, like it was a tall snowman instead of just the head. This year they just had the head with the hat. Last year they had like the whole body of the snowman. They had a snowman. They had a Christmas tree that looked like this. They had a penguin. I have a penguin somewhere. If I can find it, I'll show you. Penguin looks kind of like that. What was the other one? They had 4. Penguin, snowman, I don't know what it was. Tree. Maybe it just had 3. Maybe they only had 3 last year? Penguin, snowman, tree. And a Santa, maybe? Huh. Maybe they only had 3 last year. Am I right? I don't know. I didn't buy them last year because I was a dork. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Anyway, so this eBay seller had apparently bought the clearance aisle out of those things after Christmas, because I got, this is a little embarrassing, but I should never run out of these, 60 bags. There was a set of 60 bags, not 60 erasers, because that's 1 bag of erasers. 60 bags of erasers. Yes, friends, we're talking like 20 bags of each one or something like that. Yeah. So I think I'll be okay for a while. So I got trees, and it had the penguins, which I have a few penguins. I must have bought some last year. And then this is not what the snowman looked like from last year. And then I swear there had to have been 4. I don't know what the other thing would have been. Was it little candies or something? Or snowflakes? I don't know. That one didn't come in the set. It only came in 3. But that's perfect. That's going to be great. So I made a little game with the little trees, so we could use that. And I made a little game with the penguins. And I already have snowmen, so they can just use the other snowmen on here too. So, yay! Yes. So I think after Christmas, we'll do the snowmen and the foxes and the penguins. And before Christmas, we'll do the Santa Clauses and the candy canes and the Christmas trees. So that will give me a nice variety. I'm trying to think what all this stuff is I have on my desk. This is a writing, like rate your writing thing that I got from Miss DeCarbo, from her, I think it's a Google thing. Found on Pinterest. And it's like rate from 1 to 4. It just shows like a progression of more details, more sentences, more writing, and better illustration on your story. So I'm going to put those in sleeves. I have about probably 10 boxes of these things. Like, I put my box on my, here it is. Because every year, first grade gets these to put in the kids' binders. Originally they start out as bee binders. This year I have pineapple binders. I think I showed those to you at the very beginning of the year. Anyway, it's an organizational tool for the students. A couple of things go in sleeves in each student's binder, and then you add stuff through the year. Like I have the whole year's worth of spelling words in there. I have the class list in there. I have like, just little classroom things that they need to know all the time. Like our schedule, things like that. So I need to separate these out. My desk is becoming a hot mess. I don't like stuff on my desk. Like, let me show you this pile over here. Look at this pile. This pile. I don't like this pile here. I need to clear the pile. I need to go through it and get rid of stuff because there's no way I need all that stuff. That is where things tend to go when I don't want to lose it, but I don't know where to put it. So I just go, it's the put pile. You put it there and it gets ignored until I have time to work with it. So I need to put my erasers somewhere. Okay, even though every time we play these games with the erasers, I say, okay, friends, count out your erasers. You should have 12 of your color, and your friend should have 12 of their color. Make sure you have 12 of each one before you put them back in the little bag. Inevitably, I have a student come, here, Miss Bond, I found these on the floor. Like they probably did count them out, and then when they put them in the bag, they didn't make sure they all got in the bag, and they fell on the floor. I'm like, so then guess what I get to do? I get to go count every dang bag of erasers because I don't know which one is missing one. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm just going to keep the little extras. And when they go, I don't have 12, I'll be like, here you go. Because I was doing that every day. I'm not doing it anymore. That's insanity. They can count to 12 for Pete's sakes. Yes, they can. So this girl, not doing that anymore. No, no, no. Not happening. Okay, I got piles everywhere. I got to move my piles. Piles drive me nuts. What's really scary is when the pile starts to topple and then you're like, oh no, everything's gone. I had a brainstorm earlier. So I have bajillions of binders like most elementary teachers because we love binders apparently. And, oh, that's upside down. Yeah, that's not going to work. It's upside down. Okay, so I was thinking the games that I put in sleeves, put them in a binder. I have this ginormous, like, I don't know, it's a 2-inch binder, I think. And then I have another one that's like 1.5 inches or something. This might be a 3-inch, actually. Looks like it's bigger than 2. Anyway, I thought I would make a cute little cover, of course, and a little binder spine thingy that would be cute and Christmassy. And it's green for Christmas. That's perfect. I thought I would just label these math games, math roll games or something like that, dice games, something. And then I could have all the game boards together in one place on my shelf because this was already taking space on a shelf with nothing in it. So I might as well fill it up with something that will help me store things. Because I've made a slew of math games this winter-ish time. It's not winter yet, but this fall and winter, I've started making lots and lots of math games, printing them out, making game boards because the kids love them. And it's a great way for them to practice their math facts. And I don't even realize it. It's just great. They're like, we didn't do math. I'm like, did you play a math game? Oh, yeah, I guess we did. You did math. Yeah. Not to be confused with doing meth. Let's not get that started. No. Anyway, so I need to make a cute little cover for that little dude. And then, if I can find him, okay. So, after I got my little chitlins started on their power hour sorting thing, which took the whole time. There's only one group that finished, really. And actually got cleaned up before it's time to go. I had to call them back and say, oh, friends, you need to pick this up. You can't just leave it laying on my rug and just run off to your class. You need to pick up your stuff. So I got that settled. So I've got my paper pulled for my elf. Craftivity. This is free on TpT. It's by Nicole Rika. And if you just put in elf Craftivity or elf anything, it'll come up, and look on the freebies. So it's got an elf application, but it's a really short one, so I use a different one, and it's in color, which is really pretty. Because I've showed you that. I think I showed you this on Friday when I actually printed it out. It's got the elf application here. This is a different one. Doesn't come with this product, but they'd work well together because, for one thing, they're both free. But I like to put these in the hallway, and so it's already colored and pretty. All right, so there's that, and then these are the hat pieces. And go along with this. This is like the trim for the hat. There are the little feet. These are the hands. And these are the shirt collars. And these are the heads. So it showed me, it even tells you what colors you need right here. So, oh, yeah, you need green paper. Got it. For the hats, shoes, and shirts. You need tan paper, which is kind of a peach color, for the faces and hands. You need red paper for the hats, shirt, and shirt collars. And you need red strips of paper for the legs. And a cotton ball for the hat, which I should have somewhere. Wiggly eyes, which I should have somewhere. And then scissors and glue and markers to write stuff on. So this is what it looks like when it's done. Cute little thing. And it can hold the writing. But mine goes this way. So we have to do our paper this way. So it's a really tall elf when it gets done. I think, I don't know. I think it'll work out just fine. I've done it before. I just can't really remember how I did it because last year I wasn't here, as I've said about a billion times. Okay, so I'm going to go make these pieces and get them cut out. And then this afternoon, I'm going to be testing reading levels. The students are going to make a birthday book for a student. And then they're going to do their, I'll have them work on their birthday book after rest and read time after lunch. And then I'll test a student. Hopefully I'll get done really quickly. He'll probably read at least 2 books. And then I'll have them, we'll have to do this together. And then I'm supposed to be doing story elements with Gingerbread Cowboy. If we don't get to that today, though, that's okay. I can shove it to the side because that's an extra thing anyway. We're not even working on story elements this quarter, but it's for next quarter, and it takes a little while to get them to understand what they are. Yeah. And then at the end of the day, they could actually do the elf application at the end of the day. That might work out better anyway. I'm going to be testing, and I'm going to have the whole class print their letters, capitals on one side of the paper and lowercase on the other side because they have trouble staying on the lines. But I think I'm going to give them different paper this time because they were having trouble with the foundations lines because some of them weren't from this school and they didn't do foundations last year. And so they're not real comfortable writing on the sky line, the grass line, the worm line, plain line, all that. So I think I'm just going to give them regular paper and have them write it on that. I think that would be good. Just write your capital ABCs and then on the other side write your lowercase ABCs. I think that would be good. And that's a retesting thing. So I'm going to go do that and get things ready for later. And I'll probably chat with you at lunch. And if not lunch, probably after school. So until then. Well, my alarm just went off to heat my lunch, which I'm having apples and peanut butter for lunch. So I don't have to heat anything. I'll just have to cut my apple up and scoop my peanut butter. Okay, here are the hat pieces. And here are the faces. And there should be, yeah, here we go. Oh, goodness. The little hands. They're just going to have peekers to hold on to their little thing. So the little hands will go there and they'll peek over the top. And that will be cute for the hallway. So it'll look just like this, except it won't have the legs. And this will be going vertically, of course, instead of horizontally. And we'll put it on green. I have lots of green paper left over. So that should work out rather well. So they'll just need the hat part and not the boots. So I'll just cut the hat parts off. So they'll be like, what are these for? I'll be like, we don't need those. And then they'll put them all over the floor and make a mess. So we won't do that. Alrighty, let me get my, every year I have to end up printing this out again. It's crazy. But you have to figure out like how many of each thing you need and all that stuff. So let me get my paper separated. I always write on here what color and how many. So when I copy it, I can just know and not have to think about it while I'm over there. I just want to run it through and be done. I don't know how your school does construction paper, but we are very blessed here that we just get it from the art room. We just say, may I get some paper? And she always says, sure. And so you just go get what you want. It's great. It's great. At my other district, it came out of your classroom budget. That's all. You could just use all of it in paper, you know? That's kind of cruddy, so I'm really glad that that's not the way it is here. Just found a random twist tie on my desk and a pencil. I guess somebody wanted their pencil sharpened. I've told the kids, if you have a special pencil and you want it sharpened, just lay it on my desk and I will sharpen it when I get back. But it had rolled under my stack, so I'll put it there so I can see it. It says Sisters Forever. It's a frozen pencil, so that's a special one. I don't want to lose that. Ooh, I better get cracking because the kids are upstairs at the PE room in the gym. That's what they call that place. Yeah. So I'm going to go get them and shovel them off to lunch and come down and eat my apple. See you later. Holy flapjacks, Batman. That was crazy town. The projector was not on the right channel, and I have no idea what you need to do to fix that. They took the projector out of the hallway to use for the Wii dance party last week and brought it back, and then I didn't use it that night because we just did Christmas carols, and I was going to project the gingerbread music, and it wasn't happening. So I went, okay, the natives are restless. Let's move on with our lives. We just sang a few Christmas songs and then went to the buses. Wow. It always feels like a stampeding herd taking them down to the buses because they have to go down 2 flights of stairs. And so I obviously don't think that they really realize how incredibly dangerous that could be. I had some of them trying to go down halfway. I'm like, no, go back. We're not on the stairs yet. We're at the landing. Stay there. Because we let kindergarten go out first, and then we let the first grade go out, and then we let the second grade go out. So they don't get trampled by the older kids, theoretically. But they still get a little wackadoo, and they're in such a hurry that they kind of knock each other down. It's like Black Friday when they open up one of the great sales. It's really kind of scary. So I hold them at bay, and I go, you may walk to the buses. Walk, please. But there's only so much my little self can do because I'm the only one out there with first grade. So I do my best. Yes, I do. The elf applications turned out really cute. And I found on Pinterest how you figure out your elf name. And so I put up, it's the first letter of your name, and then it's whatever month you were born in. So we had, what was I? I was like pudding pointy toes or something like, no, pointy ears. Pudding pointy ears. So that was my elf name. And so some of them were just like, I don't want to be that. I'm like, sorry, that's your elf name. But just to avoid any, because I've let them pick their elf name before in years past, and sometimes they get a little much, and you're like, okay. Plus, I didn't want it to take forever, so I'm like, I'm just going to let you know what your elf name is. We're just going to look on here and see what everybody's elf name is. So I just wrote them up on the board. I said, oh, student number 1, you're this. Student number 2, oh, let's look yours up. Student number 3, oh, let's look yours up. And we all had a nice laugh, and they got to put that on their elf application. So those are really cute. Everyone finished except for the 3 that had to stop to go to reading, so they'll finish sometime tomorrow. And then also tomorrow they will get to make their little elf creation, which I showed you earlier. I've got all the pieces cut and stuck together. I think instead of just laying them on the table over there at the reading table for them to pick up the pieces, I think I may put them in little buckets because I have these. I think these might work fabulously for the smaller pieces, like the hands. See how nicely that fits? Then maybe we'll avoid the big psh that always happens. This is the top of the hat. No, that's the shirt collar. I lied. This is the top of the hat. And here's the hat. So actually this is the brim, rim, whatever. The bottom of the hat. And there's the head. So they don't have a ton of pieces. So they have this, and then this is going to go like that. And then they'll have this lovely job on top of this. And then their little hands will be like a little peeker, like I talked about. So I think that will be fabulous. I'm going to make an example one right here. Oop. I need to get that done before I leave. Plus I need to print out like 3 teacher checklists. So thrilled to fill those out. I don't know if you have those at your school, but they're pretty involved. I mean, it's all about like motor skills, educational, home background, attendance, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. Hey there. I'm just trying to get my life together here before I can go home. My daughter should be here in about 20-ish minutes. No, not quite 20 minutes. More like 12 or 15 minutes. And so I want to get my elf put together. I have glue right here. Okay, I'm going to make my little elf using the directions here. So I'm going to make my hat first. And, alright, nope. I tried to mess it up. Oh, it does go this way. It goes like this. The little ziggy zaggies go up. Glue stick. Okay, let me put that on. I'll show you what it looks like when I get it stuck together here. Kids are going to make this tomorrow afternoon. I got 1, 2, 3 kids done testing. My high kids, my highest group done. Which, my hair is crazy today. I'm glad because the lower level readers should not take as long as the higher level ones because obviously their books are longer and they have higher level questions they need to answer. I need to ask, they need to answer. Wow. My hair's even had a hard day. Okay, let's put this little hat on. Oh, he's already looking really cute. Look at that. So cute. Okay. Whoop, it's not sticking very well. Need a little more glue. Oh. Oh, my stars. This is so cute. Okay, let me get the... I have my application ready, I think, pretty much. So I can show them what it looked like. Look at that. How cute for the little collar. Almost looks like a beard. It looks like they have a beard. Kind of cute. Okay. And then you're supposed to use googly eyes. I think I might need bigger... I don't know. These look kind of small. Look how small these are for this face. That seems kind of small. Because the picture, look at the picture. They look bigger in the picture to me. Maybe we won't do these eyes. Maybe we'll do different eyes. Maybe I'll just do little... I don't know. I don't want to mess mine up. I'm not very good at drawing. I kind of need an example to look at. Like I can do the mouth. The mouth is cute. I'm just going to do this for a mouth. There's a cute little mouth. I might do little pink cheeks here. That'd be cute. And I'm not sure what the nose looks like. If I have my glasses on, I could probably see better. Let me get my glasses. Alright. Glasses for the old eyes. Tell you, just in the last year, so my eyes have gotten so much worse. Oh, it's just a little... Nope. That's a cute little nose. Okay, now don't mess up the eyes. Oh, I want a cute little... I want to just draw some eyes. I don't want to put the googly eyes on. Because they're a nightmare. I have to hot glue them all, so no. Let's not do the eyes. Alright, let me get my paper. I'll be right back. I lied. I did not put my elf name on here. Oh, poo. It was pudding... Shoot. I'll just look. I honestly don't remember. But I screenshot the page. Pudding pointy ears. Yes, indeed. Pointy ears. There. Alrighty then. Pudding pointy ears. Ta-da. Okay. Let me get my green paper. Try to not upset the entire apple cart of the world. Alright, let me glue this on. I love this little project because it makes them think about why they would be good at something. First, we read The Littlest Elf. And I told you I couldn't find it earlier, but I found a very nice version of it on YouTube. Somebody had read the story, and it was very cute. It's a cute story anyway. I do have the book, but I just don't know where it is, and I didn't have time to find it, so YouTube is my saving grace many times. Plus, the book is kind of small. It's not much bigger than this size. So, for 20 kids to be able to see it very well, it's really nice to be able to project it. I do like to actually be the one that physically reads stories to students. I guess I could turn the sound off and read it myself. But, I don't know, after talking all day, sometimes you just need a little break. Especially at the end of the day, coming back from recess, it was like, well, one more thing and I'm out of here. Okay, there's that. Beautiful. Okay, now we need, put the little peeker on here. Okay, how do the hands go? Like that. I guess the thumb would go, when you hold something, your thumb would be on top, right? Hold it like that, I think. My glasses on so I can see again. Yes, the thumb is on the top. Alright. Some of that black off because I want him to just have hands, not like he's been in a coal factory. Okay. Let's see. That works. Before the glue dries. That's fairly even-ish. Smush it down so it doesn't come off, theoretically. Hopefully. Hopefully we got enough glue on there. Gotta figure out what to do for the eyeballs. Oh, I guess I could put his head on here. Well, I'm gonna put the glue here and then stick the elf head on top of that. That would be smart of me. Alright. Aw, cute. Look at that. It's gonna look better when he has eyes. Right now he's a little blind elf. Poor little guy. No, see no evil. Oop. I won't lose Mrs. G's stuff there. Alright, let me see if I can find some cute little eyes to put on there so I can have a finished product to show the lovelies in the morning. Oh, here we go, here we go. I'm seeing some cute ones. This one has some cute eyes. Oh, I like those. So the girls kind of look like... That's cute. And then they have like little... To cover up the names here, but... Those are cute little eyes. I like those eyes. Look at that. Those are cute for a girl elf. I think I'll do those for mine. Here's my elf. She's so cute. Okay, she needs pink little cheekies, but I don't think I want to use... I think I want to do crayon on that or something, so it's not so harsh. Okay. All the elves could look like that, honestly. That would make my life so much easier. That's very cute. Oh, I need to print out that darn checklist before I leave. I think that turned out cute. Look at that. That'd be cute in the hallway. Yes. Yes, yes. Nice, nice. Okay. Hey, it's awesome when the first thing you come to is the awesome thing. So thank you to Learning in Spain. If you are the person that has the Learning in Spain website, oh, it's Lita. She's on TpT. I've got some of her stuff. So Lita, thank you for having that on your website so people could pin it. Awesome. Yeah, I have some of her products actually. Yay. She has a cute little elf project on here. You can find just about anything on Pinterest. Really, it's true. That's one of my go-to places. Pinterest and Teachers Pay Teachers. A lot of times Pinterest sends you to Teachers Pay Teachers. Alright, now I gotta find my teacher checklist because, yeah, good times. Alright, I think I got that done. And it's about time to shuffle off and head home. I never did eat my apple with peanut butter because there was like a little piece, about that big, of breakfast pizza up in the kitchen that I just snagged when I got some water, which I never really drank much of. So let's go on in my refrigerator. I didn't drink all of my cappuccino. I don't know if I showed you. I ordered like a variety sampler pack of the, what's the name of it? I'll show you. Oh, Indulgio. I'll show you the lid. The little Keurig cups. Indulgio has, those are the cappuccinos I've been making in the morning instead of like going to McDonald's or whatever. So look at my Grinch cup. Isn't he cute? The Grinch. I got this on Amazon. If anybody is interested, they still have them. I just checked yesterday. Because I thought I had one of these kind of cups. I thought I had one of these that was Grinch, but I don't. So this was the, you can't see that. This was the one that I had. So it's Grinch time. Oh yeah. So this is for hot. I think you put cold in it too. And this is definitely for cold. So this is my frozen coffee that's not frozen anymore. And then I'm just babbling like a crazy loon. Anyway, whatever I was talking about, yeah. So yeah, you could order that on Amazon if you wanted. So I'm packing up my stuff here. I'm gonna put my tube of summer sausage through here, and that'll keep my stuff from spilling so badly. Alright, got my elf application all done. That looks so cute. I'm so happy about that. And then there were 2 students gone today. I don't think I showed you my light box all lit up. I'll show you that before I leave. Alright. Oh my goodness, get my life together. The cheesy jokes that I've been sending with Caitlin and her lunchbox and stuff, I'm going to start telling those to the kids at school because they just love them. Even though half the time they don't really get them. They just go, they don't get it, but they just laugh because, you know, they think it's funny because you think it's funny. So it is kind of cute. Need to remember to pick up that checklist off the copier. I'll just take it home. I don't really want to do it at home, but it'll get done at least. Okay, come along with me, friends. Let's turn things off and get out of here. There's some stuff I need to take care of right here. A pile of goodies. And there's my lamp I need to turn off. Let's turn that off. Okay. Goodness to Murgatroyd. I don't think I'm going to need my jacket. Oh, my stars. I'm running over things down here. Oh, no. Oh, I need to get myself together. Get out of here. Oh, I didn't. I need to sharpen pencils. Come along with me, and I don't want to do it right now. I just don't. I don't have time anyway. I'll do it in the morning. It won't take very long to sharpen pencils. Shut off the CD player so we don't burn the school down. I think I got everything switched over. Lamp. Turn that off. Ooh, it got very dark. Yeah, there's no light in here. Here's my light box that you can now see. I don't know if you can. There we go. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Yes, it is. I will see you later. Merry Vlogmas. I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents on the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. Merry Vlogmas.